Hello ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to do some perspective drawing techniques, which will be using a horizon line, which separates the ground from the sky. We'll be using concepts of overlap, where one thing is front of the other. And we'll also be using size change, where things lower on the page are larger, things higher in the page are smaller. And when you combine all these things together, you can create a really interesting sense of perspective and accuracy. So, first thing we're doing is drawing a horizon line. This horizon line is a line that separates the ground from the sky. Then you're going to be drawing two objects. These objects should be about the same height, same shape. Now, when you overlap them, whatever you can see more of and you erase is going to be in front of whatever this is. If I would do the opposite, this would be in front of that. But this doesn't quite make sense because it means it's floating in space or above the ground. So this is going to actually make the most sense. Also, you want to use size change. Size change is when you have several objects that are progressively getting smaller as they go higher on the page or progressively getting bigger as they get lower on the page. According to our perspective, this is closer because it's lower and bigger, and this is smaller because it's higher and further away. You can also use vanishing points, which are on the horizon line, and these vanishing points you can use to create lines that would be parallel in reality, but they create the illusion of a road, for example. You could also do something a little bit more organic if you really wanted to, and have kind of a winding, river flow through those things, and that river would be behind the trees in some of those regards. You can also do mountains. So mountains that you can see all of are going to be in front of whatever is behind. Mountains that are smaller could be further away or just could be smaller in size and reality. You can do these same techniques in the sky. For example, clouds. If you do several different clouds that are smaller could be further away. Clouds that are behind certain things, obviously behind those things. It kind of depends on what you want to do. And if you did some type of moon or sun, make sure that is behind the clouds. Now remember when I said things lower on the page are bigger and things higher on the page are further away? That's only true if you're on the horizon line or below, basically touching the ground. So the things kind of go out the window as they become in the air. So things lower on the page don't have to necessarily be bigger than things that are higher on the page. Okay? So if I'm drawing some really bad examples of birds here, these birds do not have to follow that kind of same order. Because when you're flying, you're not limited to the realm of that rule. So as you're drawing today, use a combination of overlap, size change, horizon lines, vanishing points, and combine them all together to create a really high quality perspective drawing.